Okay. So today is June 30th. I put in a information request because they required it to get the names of basically every county employee who was employed by the Polk County Sheriff's Office on the 17th, which means that it's been 13 days. Check 2 weekends. So check 4, that's 9 business days, and I still have not received anything back from them as far as that. Now, I did get a message from Mr. Lyons when he received it. He sent me a message just saying that he forwarded it on to ADA Coleman. I have never heard anything from Mr. Coleman. The sheriff didn't say that he needed, he was sending it on and would need more time or anything. I sent him an email, 2:47 today, it's now 3:12. It says, Mr. Lyons, it has been 13 days since I placed my request for information with your office. I know that you told me you forwarded it to ADA Coleman. However, Mr. Coleman has not sent me anything. Subtracting the 4 weekend days, that is 9 business days for information that was readily available. Repeating the names and ranks verbally at the time requested or copying the names to an email would have sufficed. The law says a reasonable amount of time, and I feel like we are beginning to get into unreasonable. The Freedom of Information Act states, 3A, except with respect to the records made available under paragraphs 1 and 2 of this subsection, and except as provided in paragraph E, each agency, upon any request for records which, 1, reasonably describes such records, and 2, is made in accordance with published rules stating the time, place, fees, if any, and procedures to be followed, shall make the records promptly available to any person. B, in making any record available to the person under this paragraph, an agency shall provide the record in any form or format requested by the person if the record is readily producible by the agency in that form or format. Each agency shall make reasonable efforts to maintain its records in forms or formats that are reproducible for purposes of this section. C, in response under this paragraph to a request for records, an agency shall make reasonable efforts to search for the records in electronic form or format, except when such efforts would significantly interfere with the operation of the agency's automated information system. D, for purposes of this paragraph, the term search means to review manually or by automated means agency records to the purpose of locating these records which are responsive to a request. That with, in quotations. As you can see, the office has already violated the FOIA by not simply providing the requested information when asked. It falls under no exemptions or exclusions. Your dispatcher would not give me her name, and your sergeant would not give me her, and the sergeant would not name her either. This is unacceptable by any public employee, but especially ones working in law enforcement. I hope to hear from you soon, both about my requests and the other things you wanted to speak to me about. Sincerely, Mr. White. Locked up. Got a Polk County Sheriff car just sitting over here running. 12:46. Let's see if it's running and locked. Oh yeah. Looks like it's locked. Yep, she's locked. She did lock it. Whoever car it is. Look how close. Let's look at these lines real quick. Look how close this motherfucker is. What's your name and badge number, sir? What's your badge number? What's your name? Oh, you don't? Oh, okay. You're bossing? Fucking piece of shit tyrant right here. $12.46. Oh, that's the guy from over there on the other side. Yep. I sure will. Yes, I need a complaint form, and I also need to speak to the sheriff or the chief deputy.
A complaint form, like fill out a report for
Yes, for this officer. As a matter of fact, could you go ahead and put his name and badge number on it for me, since he won't identify himself? Even went out to the car and took off his name badge. Yeah, that's fucking Tyrant right there. Fuck that, he just hit me with the mirror of his fucking car, being a dick. Fuck him. I don't care if he's an officer or not. Yes, like I told him, that's assault. I'm glad I hit record when I did, because it was seconds before he fucking hit me with the fucking mirror. And it's, fuck you, dude. Now, I asked for a complaint form, it's coming. I asked for the chief deputy or the sheriff. Hopefully one of them are here. I don't feel like dealing with a fucking sergeant again today. Not with something like this. I got to file a complaint first before I can file charges. Now, he pulled up behind me while I was looking in the canine vehicle. The canine vehicle was unlocked. He said, "Can I help you?" I said, "I doubt it." I just didn't. There was something in his tone that told me he was a piece of shit tyrant.
Mr. Light?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what happened for you?
The officer that drives 1246, just went in there, older gentleman. Did I get his name and badge number?
I don't drive 1246, so I'll have to go ask.
Okay, and I also need a complaint form.
Okay.
And then I was hoping to speak to the chief deputy, the sheriff one.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good. I know the sheriff's got a bunch of people off right now, so
Okay.
you're gonna have to stay these 2 minutes. So complaint form and somebody 1247.
1246. So for y'all keeping up, this will be my first complaint. I haven't been assaulted. That was assault. And then tried to say that I walked into his mirror. Motherfucker, look how close you are on the lines. You intentionally pulled up next to me trying to squeeze me between your two fucking vehicles. You're a piece of shit tyrant, and you shouldn't have a badge. I'm more pissed off that I gotta write a complaint. But I'm not gonna let that shit slide. If he does that right here in front of his fucking office, what does he do out there on the streets when there's not a billion cameras recording? And I'm sorry, I need to get a Freedom of Information Act Form 2, please. Yeah, I'm fine. It didn't hurt. It's just the fact, one, he did it in the first place. Two, that he just acted like, oh, fuck it, it's nothing. Like, bitch, you know what? I mean, what the fuck? If I hit you with my car, I'm going to jail. You hit me with your car, though, and it's all, fuck you, dude. I can't believe that. Name and badge number? Federal ID? Public servant? Alright. Make sure you shine that badge real good before you turn it in. Bitch ass motherfucker. There's nobody in here. And they can't be complainants. I can't believe the dude just did that to me, right in front of his own fucking office. Like, who the fuck do you think you are?
Okay, so I'm taking care of it. Just have to give me a few minutes. I gotta.
Okay. And then, along with the complaint form, can I get a Freedom of Information Act form too? Thanks. Thank you. That dude, fucking piece of shit. I walked into your car. Motherfucker, the law states pedestrians have the right of way. How the fuck are you gonna bend your mirror in towards your window by me walking into it while you're still moving? Technically, you hit me. Even if I didn't walk towards you, you should have fucking stopped. Which I didn't. I can't wait to get the fucking camera footage from here. Fuck that dude. I would hate to have to file a lawsuit, but I will. Just so I can get that shit in discovery. Fuck that. They'll give it to me. Well, I'll file a fucking lawsuit and I'll get it in discovery. No, I will try to take care of it through administrative means first. And if they don't want to, I mean, you know, I believe that the sheriff would do the right thing. I mean, look at, you know, William Jerry and all the other officers that he has told to kick rocks, you know. I bet that camera's not even facing out there. Fucking piece of shit. That just pisses me off so bad. I can't believe he went back out to the car and took off his fucking name badge. Fucking Tyrant, piece of shit.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Yes, baby. Very good. Very professional.
Thank you.
Excuse me, Deputy.
Yes, sir.
Do you know the officer that came out in front of you? Older gentleman?
I think that was Detective Cabiness.
Detective?
Cabiness, yes, sir.
Cabiness. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
You can make detective with no stripes?
Sir?
You got no stripes?
Okay. A different uniform than.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Cabiness. Thank you, sir.
Oh. He's over here.
Huh? And then he just fled to continue the crime too. Well, I mean, he left a while back. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I mean, if that was me, it'd be 2 felonies right there. Hit and run, actually.
Mr. White,
Yes, sir.
right here. What I do for you? What can I do for you?
I was told that the gentleman's name is Detective Cabiness.
Cabiness?
Oh, is it Cabiness? Okay. I'm not sure on that. The officer wasn't 100% sure on that.
Right.
And he went back out to his car and took off his name badge just so I wouldn't be able to get his name badge off his uniform. Refused to ID. I was out there and I was recording the K9 vehicle. Mm-hmm. And he pulled up and asked me what I was doing. Or no, he asked me if he could help. And I told him that I doubted it. And then he said something else, just kind of, I just didn't like the tone that he came at me. If you watch my videos, I'm usually very cordial and polite, but it was just something about him. I knew there was going to be an issue, and he said something else to me about, he said, why don't you mind your own business? And I said, well, this is my business. And I pulled the handle on the canine vehicle out there and I said, all the doors are unlocked. I said, it's a good thing the canine's not in here. What if a kid came out here and just pulled the handle or something, you know? So at least there's no weapons in there. He proceeded to pull into the parking space and assault me with his mirror. You know, his mirror hit me.
When he was pulling into the parking space?
Yes, he pulled in intentionally. I have it on video. You can see where he pulled in intentionally close to my side of the lane just to be a dick. I mean, as a driver's side, you would pull further to the other side, and I even recorded how he was pulled into the lane. I mean,
Right. Okay.
I think it's pretty clear that it was intentional. I don't know if y'all have the cameras faced that way.
Yes,
It looks
sir.
like that camera kind of
I
points.
believe we do. So you want to file a complaint?
Absolutely. Because he basically told me, so what?
Right. You know that you can't open the doors of the vehicles out here, right?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Texas Supreme Court says that they're public vehicles.
That you can open the doors to public
Absolutely.
vehicles?
Yes, sir.
Can I get you to fill this out for me?
Yes, sir.
Basically, it's a statement, witness statement, and you put everything that happened, everything you told me, and whatever you want to put in here, or whatever statement you want to make, and then right here, date it, time, and then sign right here, and then I'll witness it for you. Okay?
All right. I'm sorry, what's your name?
I'm Captain Sotosanti.
Sotosanti.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sotosanti. I'm so scatterbrained right now. I thought there was something.
No problem. If you even want to take that take that home and bring it back to me,
Yes,
do
sir.
that too. As soon as I get it, we can investigate it.
Well, no, I'd rather put it down while it's fresh, and
Right.
then what I'll do is I will, if you have an email, I can email you the video.
Okay. What's your phone number, baby?
My phone number. It's going to be 936. I'm sorry, how do you spell your name?
SOTTOSANTI.
And is it detective?
Captain.
Captain.
Yes, sir.
Captain. Okay.
This is it.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yeah, they didn't even have to kick it up to the U.S. Supreme Court. Texas Supreme Court said that we absolutely have, if it's unlocked and not secured, it's just like an unlocked or unsecured door in a public building.
Right.
Is how they essentially said it in the. I mean, I'd be willing to accept an apology before I turn this in if he's willing to come up here and do that. But
Right now, we can't do anything unless you file that,
okay.
and then we can investigate it and see
Okay.
what exactly occurred. And so it'll be investigated and then sent up to Chief Deputy.
Man, I never wanted to file a complaint. on any officer.
Right.
But if he's willing to do that right here in front of y'all's office, I can't imagine what he's doing to people out there. I mean, just because I just.
I like to think it wasn't intentional. We're pretty good here at the county sheriff's office.
Yeah, I've
Most
had
of
really.
I think you've had very good dealings with. That's my email right there, dsotasani@polkcountyso.net.
Okay.
You can send that.
Yeah, I'm sorry, how do you spell his name?
Cabiness.
Okay.
Sergeant Cabiness.
Cabiness.
Yeah, Cabiness.
And it's detective?
Sergeant.
Okay. And do you know his badge number?
Get that.
And this is for sure the person that was driving the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I don't want anybody else, somebody else to get in trouble for
No, I totally understand. Yeah, that's him. Brandon, you said the mirror hit you?
Yes, sir.
The driver's side or passenger side?
Driver's side.
Driver's side? Where did it hit you at?
It basically, so I had my phone like this, and he hit the mirror, my hand. I mean, hit my phone, my hand.
The left hand? Your left hand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Hard or?
No, it wasn't hard. It didn't. That's why I said, if he would be willing to apologize, I wouldn't even do this. But it was mainly the fact that he had he basically tried to put it off on me. Pedestrians have the right of way all the time, everywhere, over a vehicle. So if your vehicle strikes me,
Right.
I mean, and I'm hoping that y'all have a clear view of the parking lot, because he tried to say that I walked into his mirror. But if you have a clear view of that parking lot, you'll see that I didn't move. I literally turned like this to say something to him, because he had said, "Why don't you mind your own business?" And next thing I know, the mirror's coming at me.
Okay.
And it just.
Do you have any injuries?
No, sir. And the FOIA request, would that be?
You want records from the sheriff's office?
I'd like to get the footage if there is some that points in that direction.
Yeah, anything like that, you have to put it in an email in writing
Okay.
to the records division. That's the records email.
Okay. Do you know roughly how long it would take for you to finish your investigation?
No, sir. As soon as it's finished, though, it goes to the chief deputy. He'll be giving you a call.
Okay.
I mean, something like this shouldn't take that long. Of course, we're slammed right now. Got schools going on here at the sheriff's office. So.
No classes and stuff?
Yes, sir.
No wonder why there was a fire marshal vehicle here.
Yes, sir. He deals a lot with us, too. Some of the fires.
How do you spell prove?
Prove, Prove.
Oh, I was putting an extra. I'm looking at it and I'm going, no.
I'll do that.
I put an extra O in it.
All day long. Perfect. You've done that one before, huh?
Actually,
okay.
I've seen a dozen of them.
All right.
I've never had to do
Never had
this.
to fill out one?
I've only ever filled out accommodation. This is the first
That's a good thing.
complaint.
Yeah, you're usually.
I've been trying to make it a point, to only not shy away from the bad interactions,
Right.
because it's there. Mm-hmm. But anytime I have a good officer, to definitely see that they get credit for it.
Right. Well, that's good.
And I really didn't think I'd ever have to do this, just because I didn't want to, really.
Right. I understand.
And is he a detective with the Polk County?
He's
Sheriff?
a sergeant. He's over our property and evidence division.
Okay, so he's not usually even on the streets.
Right.
So you can't even bust him down to dusty. Oh, man.
Some of these guys would like that, I guess.
I was pretty heated. I do apologize for the language I used in
I understand.
in y'all's office, but
Yeah, I mean, you know better than anybody. Just use a good tone with us. We have a good, working relationship. You've already met some good officers. Good
quite a
from
few,
our
yeah.
department, and our admin's pretty approachable, so you can. I mean, a lot of times we're busy. It's hard to get a hold of one of us. But
I'm trying to think. There was something. Your name just is ringing a bell in my head, and I'm trying to think.
yeah, it's not. You don't forget that name, so Sonny. It's Italian. You don't.
Are you? Did you happen to maybe go out on a call for Gregson out in Alaska?
Gregson?
Yeah, Lieutenant Greg or ex-Lieutenant Gregson.
No.
You would be handling Miss Lambert's case out in Alaska.
No.
I'm trying to think. I don't have any cases. No real people here.
No, I haven't. I was a detective before this, but I haven't worked anything in Alaska in a long time. But can I walk out with you and show me where it occurred?
Absolutely.
And then I can get that.
I guess this was already here.
Yes, sir. People come in here want to fill out victims and upgrades and I want to get a picture of your hand too, just to make sure. Absolutely. Cover all this.
Somebody left their Thomas the Train toy in there.
Oh, did they? Oh, that's good. Let's keep the music playing isn't it?
So it happened right where he decided to park back again.
Okay, right here?
Yes, sir.
You were on.
I was on that side of the vehicle,
Okay.
and he's parked closer to this line now, but he's parked about like he was, he was angled more towards me, and
Okay. And you were standing what?
I was standing right here at the door.
Right here?
Yeah, I just got through. When he pulled up, I was sitting here like this, and I seen him, like he pulled up right up on me, and he said, "Can I help you?"
He was pulled in halfway?
He was pulled in about right here, and he had the bumper pretty much pointing at my hip. So, I guess in thinking about it now, I should have realized that he's gonna hit me, But and really, if he would have turned more that way, he probably would have missed me. But he went ahead and pulled in straight, and you'll see on the video, and especially
you got
afterwards.
Your hand out in the,
Yeah, well,
video
so
ahead,
he's
and that's
back
when
there, and I was here, and I said, he said something about he said, mind your own why don't you mind your business? And I said, well, the door's unlocked, and I pointed to the ammo here, and I said, look, and pulled the handle, and it opened up, and I closed the door back, I opened it maybe 2 inches just to show that it was unlocked, and as I turned back like this, he's coming at me.
Okay. And why did you open the door?
Just to show him that it was unlocked. I mean, that's 2 clips of 5.56. That looks like probably 9.
You saw that before you opened the door?
Oh, you can see all of that over there too. I mean, there's, it was mostly just, just to let them know. I came up here, I guess it was last week or the week before, and just did a walkthrough and checked all the vehicles and found, I think, 4 vehicles that were unlocked, and came in here and let them know.
That was last week?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I didn't, open any of those. I've seen videos where guys will open all the doors on the car and then go in there and tell the officer, hey, man, your car is just sitting out there open, instead of, but I'd rather not.
Dispatch? Or
I told
told one of the deputies?
No, I told Was that Sergeant White?
Oh, total.
No, it wasn't Sergeant White. It was No, yeah, it was Sergeant White. It was Sergeant White.
Okay.
Victor White.
Okay.
And I think that would have been
But you told them that they were unlocked.
unlocked. Yes, sir. Last Thursday, I believe.
Okay.
Thursday or Friday one. It was towards the end of the week.
Okay.
And I've never opened a door. I know that we can technically do it, but without an officer out here, I don't want something, open the door and nobody's out here. Yeah, exactly. Right. And he was right here, so I went ahead and did that. And then I don't maybe that's what upset him. I don't know, but he was.
I probably didn't know you, and when we get somebody opening the door to a cop vehicle, not many people.
Well, I mean, he was right here.
Somebody's going to challenge you.
Well, no, I mean, he was right here though. It wasn't like I had it open and then he pulled up.
No, I'm just saying if he didn't know you, like if somebody don't know you, you kind of pull up as an officer and you're like, "Hey, what are you doing?"
Just recording it.
Not in here, but kind of like, "Hey, what are you opening the door for?" It's not usual to see somebody open the door to the cop.
And I couldn't imagine that.
Yeah,
I guess he doesn't have the full plate there, so I guess the dog gets a lot of AC back there. Oh, yeah. I was gonna say I can't imagine being a dog. Okay, I see the.
Come over here, I'll get a picture of you.
Okay. I guess there wouldn't be any units that would possibly get a picture of it or get a video of it. And none of them are really pointed this direction. Yeah. They probably don't record until the lights.
Not when the lights come on or you manually press it.
I mean, there's nothing. Put this back on just
I used to be a detective, so I cover all the bases.
Absolutely, I understand.
Let me get a full, just stay forward. You know what we're saying here. Okay, and it was right here on your hand.
Yeah, it was right in here.
Fingers. Okay, can I get your other hand?
Absolutely.
Okay, and that didn't hit you anywhere else, or
no, sir.
No injuries, no other.
It might have caught my arm or something, but it would not. He didn't. It wasn't like he surged forward. Right. It was just more as I'm turning, he's coming forward, and
Okay.
It probably was an accident, but he had just the way he acted afterwards. Like I just told you, hit me with your car, dude. It's assault. Mm. And then he tried to tell me that, well, no, you walked into it. I'm like, no, you literally just pulled into this spot and hit me with your car. Like, if I'm walking down the road and you hit me, you hit me, period. And that it really bothered me. And then for him, I'm asking him for his name and badge number at the back of the vehicle because I came back here to get the unit number. Mm-hmm. And as I'm coming back around, I'm following him in, and he stops about midway up to the walk, turns back around and goes and takes his name badge off and puts it in the car so I can't, just to make it harder to identify him, I guess. Right. And that sent me over the edge. Like, right. You're not going to identify, and then, because I knew that some officer in there was going to say who he was. It's silly not to do that. It's not to identify.
Okay.
But
I'm going to write it all up and do the investigation, and I'll give you a call. I appreciate your cooperation with me.
And what was your name?
Captain Sodasanti.
Sodasanti.
Yeah, you won't forget that.
Captain Sodasanti.
Not a name you hear every day, so.
And you're not the captain over the jail. You are.
No, I'm captain of a patrol, CID.
Okay. IA, I guess.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Me and the chief take care of this.
All right.
Yeah, I'll definitely give you a call.
All right.
Either myself or the chief.
All right, I'm gonna head back in and just. I feel bad. The girl in there, I was very upset and cussing.
Yeah, I understand. You know how to deal with us, though. You don't have to do all that. We've always been cooperative with you.
Yeah, it was more just his just having an attitude like whatever.
That I understand.
And I was just really pissed off at him, and I didn't say anything bad towards any other. It was all about him, but I was still using language I probably shouldn't have used in front of a lady.
No, that's
I feel bad.
You get further with us without you.
Yeah.
Because we cooperate pretty clearly. But I'll definitely give you a call.
All right. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir. Can I help you?
Yes, ma'am. I just wanted to apologize to y'all in there. I know I was out here cussing up a storm, and I didn't want to leave without that. Y'all have a good day. Thank you. (112-6071)